Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Durzo, and welcome back to Season 4 of Durzo Digs in the Twilight Forest. Last episode, we got this wonderful gas trophy, from the top of the Dark Tower. That is the coolest looking trophy in the game. So we're back here at the base now. I'm literally, after we finished last episode, I shut the game down, and this is my first time back. I've been in here maybe a whole, 15 minutes before now. Still have that glitch with Bibliocraft. I need to mention that, actually. I haven't done that. Is it? Yeah. That's kind of a bummer, because there's stuff still there, right? Yeah. My item frames are still all gone over here because... Let's get rid of that. Because of getting hit by lightning, which was dumb. And now I have no more item frames. But I'm going to be redoing this whole sorting system here in a future episode, not too long ahead, because I'm kind of getting sick of this. This doesn't work out quite as well, but it has worked out for the last couple times I've been in here to give me a mostly easy sort. I still have to sort a lot by hand, just from the stuff we dumped in last time. We've kind of almost filled our end-of-the-line dump chest, unfortunately. So today what I want to get into is we're going to do some house stuff here, at least some maintenance around here for a little while. We have a lot of space here that I still haven't gone through and cleared out, and I think I'm going to try and use a mod machine to do that a little bit faster. But to get there first, we've got to make a few other things, and right now one of my big issues is I have no power. So actually, let's go through the whole list of things that I want to do. What we want to make is a filler. A filler is a really cool machine, and we have pretty much everything to make that pretty easily right now. So let's actually, let me grab this stuff. We'll make the filler first, and then we'll get into the other stuff we have to make to use it. Alright, I think we have everything we're going to need here. So first off, we're going to need to make 2 wooden gears. We're going to have to upgrade those to stone gears, like so. We will take these stone gears then and upgrade those to iron gears, just like that. And upgrade the iron gears to gold, like that. So now we're going to need to make actually a few landmarkers as well. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves redstone torches. Then we take those torches and put lapis lazuli on top, which gets us landmarkers. We're going to make 5 should be good. Okay, let's get rid of that. Now we should be able to, we need a crafting table. Let's get one of those, and we're going to need a chest as well. So let's make that. Perfect. Get that all together, and the yellow dye I have not made. There we go. Now we should be able to shift click this in. Perfect. We have our filler. Right now the filler's not going to do anything though. So I will get into how the filler works and all that once we are able to use it. So let's move on to the next thing we're going to need. We need a way to power it. So what we're going to want to make, at least at the current power level we're at right now, is a, if I can type, leadstone energy cell. To make a leadstone energy cell, we're going to need some copper, a leadstone cell frame, which block of redstone, 4 glass, and 4 lead. I think we can go ahead and make that right now. Let's go ahead and grab, I have glass around here somewhere. I am running low on glass. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We need some lead. Perfect, we do have lead. And a block of redstone, which we have already. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that. Excellent. What else did we need? Copper. We have 3 copper, that's for sure. I should. Don't tell me I don't. And last thing we need is a redstone conductance coil, which is redstone and electrum. So electrum we need to pulverize. Let's see, we need electric blend, so we have to put together pulverized silver dust and pulverized gold dust. And we have no power running over here. So this is the whole issue I had today, is we're going to have to go down this little line of things that we have needed to do and should need to do. So we're a little stuck here. So let's go ahead, and we're going to grab our crescent hammer. Come on over here. We're going to grab, since this was kind of a flop over here, and people have suggested moving these and putting, so we can put the sprinkler back. I don't want to move them at this point because they grow so slowly. I am going to move the farm eventually, though. This is not a good place for it. I just kind of built it in where the maze kind of was at the time, and then I've slowly cut away. So we're going to have a lot more room to actually plant a proper farm here in a bit. So that's going to be moving eventually. What we're going to do is we're going to take this aqueous accumulator, and we're going to need to make ourselves some, is it liquiducts? Liquid. Oh, fluiducts. That's right. All right, now there's two different kinds of fluiducts. We have the regular fluiduct, which is actually clear, and you can see what's flowing through it, but it requires hardened glass. Hardened glass requires pulverized obsidian, which I don't have at the moment, and we're already having issues having something pulverized, and that's why we're doing this. So probably not the way we want to go. We're going to go ahead and go with the opaque fluiduct, which is just lead surrounded by copper. We can definitely take care of that. Copper, lead, and this should be all we need, I believe. 6, yeah, we should be good with that. All right, let's go ahead and head over here. And you know what? I can just literally do this. This will be easy. Aqueous accumulator there. We are going to set its outputs to just the top. And as you can see, it's already filling up with water. We are going to go ahead and put a fluiduct here. And where is my crescent hammer? Set the fluiduct to pointing out. So when it's got the triangle going out that way, that means that it is exporting from that side. If we do that, we can make it not connect at all, and this is right-clicking, or connect, and this will be importing. So we're going to go into that position. And these are filling up. Cool, I don't actually have to put a redstone torch to activate that. Awesome, I'll take it. So these are full of water now, which is perfect, and we can go ahead and throw back in some coal. We have quite a lot of coal now. I would like to get a better power system eventually, but for now, these will work. This will allow us, I actually put some more whatchamacallit, cobble in here, because I needed to make some sand. And I don't remember, does this make gravel or sand? Let's take a second and look. It makes sand, okay. I have been playing too much Agrarian Skies, because I believe it makes gravel in Agrarian Skies. Are you going to cook in there? Perfect. What did we need for Electrum? We need gold and silver. And I do know I can make the Electrum in the smeltery. I do know that. But I needed to get this done anyway, so I figured this was just a better bet to, one, show off the pulverizing and all that kind of stuff, but also, or at least getting the aqueous accumulator put into here. And I need to get this stuff up and running anyway, because my my ore output, I think I had still some stuck back in here. I did. Alright, we're going to go ahead and turn off this output for just a second. We're going to go ahead and throw some silver in here. Let's take this stuff out. And a piece of gold. And we can throw that back in now. We'll take those out. Perfect. And let's go ahead and throw the cobble back in. Not the gravel. And that should be fine. Alright, now we're going to go into crafting menu. Gold, silver gets us the Electrum blend. It gets us 2, which is perfect. We can cook that up and we will have 2 Electrum ingots. Excellent. Now we can take the Electrum ingots and go over to the crafting table. Redstone. Gotta have more redstone. There we go. Redstone, redstone. Electrum ingot. Gets us that. And that. We have a leadstone energy cell. Perfect. Now, since these are up and cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to replace this one right here. There we go. And drop this guy in like that. We will set this side to be an import, this side to be an export. And actually, you know what? These things should be full. Let's go ahead and make none of these exports. We'll take that. Why ain't you working? Oh, it is. Okay, good. It is collecting, which is what we want. Perfect. Now, you know what? Give me a sec. I'm going to let that fill up, and then we'll get into fun stuff. Alright, so I've been letting this thing fill up. I just kind of ran around from doing other things. So it's filled up quite a bit, but I noticed an issue. These aren't getting water anymore, so apparently I do need to actually power this thing with a redstone signal. I guess that's what the issue is. Should be. So let's go ahead and throw a lever here. That should start filling these back up rather quickly. Alright guys, honestly, I'm out of ideas. I've been fiddling with this thing. I put the inputs on the top, I put them on the bottom. These things were not accepting water now. I have this set to output mode on the top. I have a redstone signal powering it on. If I turn it off, does anything happen? No. This doesn't make any sense to me. And now, let's have fun with this filler, because I am frustrated at that. So, for the filler, what we're gonna need... Let's get all the things. We'll probably need that. Filler is a great way to clear and fill in large areas. I would like to clear this area. So let's go ahead and place a landmark here. Now, if we add a redstone signal to the landmark, you know what? I have redstone torches right here, so this should work. I think I can just do this, right? Yeah. That gives us guide markers. Now, the filler basically goes off of this path, so the markers tell the filler where to start and stop. Well, let's go ahead and go... Just for now, let's clear it to here. And let's head out in this direction. And I really hope that the filler works the way I think it's going to right here. And just clear this stuff away without having any kind of an issue. I do want to make sure we don't end up getting those trees or anything. So let's go ahead and put one right there. Okay, and you don't need one on the third position back there because it's got its box. It knows where it ends here, so it'll go that way. It knows where it ends there, it'll go that way, and then the top, the same issue. So we can go ahead and remove that. Now, if we take the filler and place it down, that should... Oh, you know what? Crap, how do I pick up the filler? Is it like this? Or do I just break it? I just break it. Okay. Whoops, I forgot to do something. First, you want to right-click that. There we go. That activates all the boxes. Okay, first we do that. Then we take the filler and place it down here. That will knock off all of our landmarkers, so I'm going to run around and grab those just a sec. Okay, all of our landmarkers got knocked off there, but I was able to recover them all, since they weren't in any kind of weird places. Now, to power these, the filler, which is from Buildcraft, I think, right? Yeah, Buildcraft, I believe, will accept power from the leadstone energy cell, which is all RF, but it has to come through a conduit. So I can't just place this right next to it and have it work, I believe is how this works. So let's go ahead and set this side to output. And if we place... Oh, you know what? Let's configure this first. Oh, they fixed it. Nice. Okay, so flatten, horizon, pyramid, stairs. Okay, so it'll also build if I put items in here. We want to clear this area, so I want to get rid of all the stuff that's here. So we're going to set it to clear. You used to have to actually have particular items and like place them in a particular pattern, which honestly was kind of difficult. I didn't even know you could make like pyramids and things with this. So let's go ahead and set that up. And there we go. Yes, it's clearing it. Oh, oops. Shoot. It's going to break all this stuff, isn't it? Whoops. Let's go turn that off. Turn it off. Whoops. Stop it. I forgot about that. Alright, it didn't hit any of that. Okay, so we can pick up the trash can, and let me go ahead and grab my portal gun. Portal gun should allow me to pick up the chest and move it into an area that will not be cleared away. Alright, now that I've fixed that potential crisis, let's go ahead and start this thing back up again. So the filler's rad. It zooms along, and I believe if I had more energy running into this, like a higher powered conduit cable, it will actually move even faster. So it's draining pretty quickly, but we're definitely clearing a lot, and this would all take a lot of damage to me otherwise. So that's awesome. Check it out. That is so cool. Oh, yes. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go ahead and clear out here. We can watch it finish. And then I'm going to do it to the other side over there. And have the whole hedge maze emptied like I wanted before. Oh, so close. My leadstone energy cell ran out of power just at the very end. So we have this little bit left and that little stack over there. But I guess we can survive with that. I can go ahead and chop these out. I do take quite a bit of damage from doing it though. So this is why I wanted to avoid clearing the whole thing, which we pretty much have now. So the power system that I think I'm going to be using will all be from thermal expansion. And It's not anything too crazy. I'm sure other people have done it. I've honestly never gotten too into power systems, and I really don't need a whole lot of power. Like, I'm just going to need enough to power my machines and probably, like, a sorting system. I think it's not thermal expansion. What is the one that has the crazy sorting system? That is Applied Energistics, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one. I'll probably eventually get into that for a sorting system and all that stuff. For now, though, I just need standard power to run all my machines and whatnot, so that way I can easily, you know, make different metals into different things and whatnot. So what I want to do is actually go through the cycle of, basically, first we take an igneous extruder, that pumps out cobblestone. We pump that into a magma crucible right here, which will turn the cobblestone into lava, because I have no easy way to get lava. We haven't gone to the nether yet. I still have to kill another boss before I can get there, and I'd rather not wait. So instead of setting up like an ender tank in the nether, I'm going to go ahead and set up this little renewable lava source here, hopefully. Okay, for the igneous extruder, we're going to need a couple of new things that we haven't seen before. We need a machine frame, which is just glass, steel. Oh, no, steel is too expensive. Glass and iron and gold. That's not too bad. We also need a pneumatic servo, which is just 2 pieces of iron, some redstone, and some glass. So, not too bad. Alright, so we will go ahead and make ourselves a machine frame. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a few of these, so let's just grab a few. And hope we didn't just grab too many that we can't make the rest of the stuff we want to make. Let's grab ourselves a pneumatic servo, and we're going to need a couple of those as well. And so now we should be able to go ahead and throw the igneous... What am I missing? Tin. I have no tin. Let's grab... yeah, I got a ton of tin, but I have no inventory space. Alright, my inventory is going to be all screwed up, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves an igneous extruder. The igneous extruder is pretty cool. It will make cobblestone, pretty much. So let me clean this up for a second. Hang on. Alright, now that we have the igneous extruder made, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a magma crucible, which we have the machine frame already. A leadstone energy cell frame. So we made the whole energy cell before, and that won't work. So we need to get ourselves some lead. Let's do that. And we are out of glass, aren't we? Okay. Give me a sec to cook some more up. Okay, so leadstone energy cell frame. We can go ahead and get that. Let's hope we don't need any more glass, because I just grabbed enough that I needed at the moment. Next we'll need a redstone reception coil, which is gold. Okay, that's pretty easy. That one's not needing electrum, which is nice. And magma crucible, nether brick. Really? Really? Alright, luckily we have nether rack, so I can go ahead and... Yeah, I'm cooking stuff up in a normal furnace because that one's borked. I don't know what's wrong with it. So let's go ahead and... Yay, let's hurry up and wait some more for this to cook. And finally, thank you. Okay, so that is now done. We can go ahead and make our last piece of nether brick. Throw that right there. Perfect. Magma crucible and igneous extruder. So now we're going to have the cobblestone go into here. The lava will then pump into magmatic dynamos right here, which we need a ton of Invar for. So Invar... it's the process. Alright. Invar, there's an Invar dust. Invar is 2 pieces of iron plus 1 pulverized ferrous. Now, ferrous, I believe, from watching Direwolf's videos, from what he said, is ore dictionaried with nickel. Oh, I have ferrous anyway. I'm hovering over it, staring at it, and I'm talking about other things. Wow. Yeah, that's me today, guys. Woohoo! Alright, let's go ahead and... Am I really out of lava over here, or is that just a visual bug? Alright, one of those is a visual bug. I don't know which one it is, so let's go ahead and try this. So, if we put in 3 there, we should need 2 of iron per. So those are all cooking up, so I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. I'm going to dump some of this out too over here. Okay, and after cooking up a bunch of Invar over there, we now have our Invar ingots. Now, one of these magmatic dynamos is going to cost you 11 pieces, 11 Invar ingots. We're going to need some silver as well. So let's go ahead and get into this thing just so you can see. So this one uses a redstone transmission coil, which requires silver and redstone. I want to try and make 2 of these today. Yeah, I do have enough Invar to make 2 magmatic dynamos. Let's go ahead. These are iron surrounded by Invar. Perfect. We can make 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we are going to need Invar. Okay, so we should be all good. 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, last thing we're going to need is, let's see, we have our fluid duct, so we can go pick up all this junk over here that for some reason is not working. So I'm going to repurpose all of this, and this, and this, and you. Definitely you. And we're going to head over, where do I want to have my power system set up? I know a lot of people put them down in the basements and things like that, but I think I'm going to just, for now... Yeah, I don't entirely know what I'm doing yet, so I'm going to put them over here where they'll hopefully be far enough out of the way that I can just run cables later if I need to. I don't think power degrades over length, but I can't remember. If it doesn't work, we'll move it, but for now, I want to just get this stuff set up. So let's go ahead and grab all of our pieces here. We are going to... Actually, I don't even need the aqueous accumulator at the moment. Igneous extruder. So we will go from an igneous extruder. We can go ahead and set its outputs to only output to the right. And now I believe if you just want to make cobblestone, you only have to put in 1 bucket of water, like that, and 1 bucket of lava, like that. And this doesn't even take power, so it's now making cobblestone. It's not using up any of the lava, it's not using any of the water. It is a cobble generator. We could also make smoothstone, we can actually make obsidian. If you make obsidian though, each one of these, the 1,000 millibuckets, is considered 1 block. So this would make us 1 block of obsidian, and that's it, just so you know. Now, we can take our magma crucible. Actually, you know what, before I start moving things, I'm going to close that off. And we're going to need to bring over the steam ones just to get the magma crucible up and running, I believe. But I should be able to take the magma crucible, place it here. Close all that stuff off. I will take the input on the left here. And then we'll have to figure out how we're going to output the lava, which I'm going to say we'll do to the right with a fluid duct, like so. And then we're going to have to look into getting... Oh, this is going to take forever. Alright, I'll break that in a sec. We're going to have to look into getting a little bit more power out of these things right now. So I'm going to have to suffer through the process of throwing actual water into these, like that, and that. Oh, how pedestrian. I've got to do it by hand. That's not what I want to do. I want this stuff to do it all for me. So let's go ahead and use this to fill up, like so. Let's get rid of NEI. That's kind of ugly. I apologize for leaving that up like that, and we will pass through like that, so the machine should be running again. Awesome. Awesome possum. What did I need to make? I need to pulverize some obsidian, which I should have a bunch of. And sorry guys if I'm kind of just running all over the place, being like, I need this now, and I need this, and I need this. I do have an idea in mind of what I want to do here, but I don't have it like fully flushed out of the exact order I need to do it in. This should make pulverized obsidian, which I don't want to output, so nope. Perfect. Because the pulverized obsidian we need to use to make hardened glass. So how do we do that again? Alright, hardened glass has to be done in an induction smelter with obsidian and lead. So we need to make ourselves an induction smelter now. Hooray! Another machine to make. It's a vicious cycle. You know, I'm going to go ahead and get the induction smelter made up with the hardened glass, show you what I'm going to be doing with it, and then we'll call the episode there, and on Friday we will come back and finish all this up. So let me get the induction smelter made for us. Excellent. Let's go ahead and throw this thing. Let's just throw it on the power line here. That way it'll hopefully build up and we can just run it real fast. So this is building up with obsidian. Whoa, that's a lot of obsidian. Let's go ahead and open this back up. This was input from the back, output to the right. Excellent. Now we need lead and obsidian. So put obsidian here, lead here, and that should start cooking us up some hardened glass. And it did. Hooray. So what we're going to do with the hardened glass is now we need to make ourselves a tank to hold all that lava. And last time I had this tank, I believe I made from BC Factory. I'm not even sure. And yeah, everyone kept telling me that's the wrong tank. That's not the one I want to use. Actually, the one I want to use is this one from Open Blocks over here. I've been using... Really? I thought this used hardened glass. I should check things before I do them. Dang it. Did I really just screw that up? I just made so much hardened glass, didn't I? Wow. I really did. Can I repurpose this into obsidian? No, of course not. Oh, I'm a moron. Yes, I am. Alright, well, I have enough to show you guys at least what I want to do. So we're going to go ahead and make some glass panes. We're going to use this Open Blocks tank here, which is the one I've been using in Agrarian Skies, and it works pretty well. We can go ahead and take this thing over here and place it next to... Bam, bam. We will set this to output. And this, we should be able to now... This needs power still, doesn't it? Yeah. So we have no power to it at the moment. But we should be able to go ahead and open this up to the right. Output to the right. You're accepting. Perfect. And I think I'm going to need a lever on this one. This isn't running, right? No, it's not. Okay, let's go and get the energy cell just so I can show the process. Alright, so we should be able to throw this on top at least and output down. Should that turn that on, right? Energy stored, so it is getting energy. Excellent. And no redstone signal, so it should be working here any minute. I'm going to go ahead and sit here and wait and see how it does. Alright, so the issue is, as we look right here, it takes 240,000. Wait, really? It takes that much to cook the cobblestone? I mean, the issue is basically we just didn't have enough power. Let's see when we get this up. I think we should be good as soon as we hit 24. There it is. So 240,000 RF is what it needs to start cooking up the cobblestone. And now you see it's dropping drastically. I'm going to need way more power than just like one steam dynamo to power this thing. I moved this over here to kind of kickstart it. And yeah, as you can see, this thing sucks up a lot of juice. These redstone energy, what are they called? Redstone energy conduits, I believe only store, they can only transfer 80 RF a tick. And let's see, this can only produce 80 RF a tick. The magmatic dynamos, on the other hand, let's take a look if we throw these down. Oh, actually, I can probably just do this, huh? Yeah, I can. Oh, nope, guess not. Alright, so we've popped in here. Oh, these can only output 80 as well? Huh, that's weird. But right now, since we have these only hold 80 and transfer 80 at a time, if we go U, we can see with Invar, we can upgrade into the hardened energy conduits, which moves 400 RF tick at a tick. Talk, 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 tick. Yeah, so basically, that's how it's working. If we take a look over here right now, it has stopped because it ran out of power. It should slowly be... Oh, this thing's out of freaking water. I don't know why. You know what? Let's try and put the aqueous accumulator here and see if this works. Fluid duct. I'm tired of filling you up. It's really obnoxious. Fluid duct. And there. Wait, did it stop filling? Was it not filling? Was it filling without that? Like that? Oh, alright, I figured out my problem. Apparently you can't have that on output mode. Apparently it just needs it to be plain. Oh, good to know. Figured it out. Only took me all episode and kind of really put a kink in what I was trying to do. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and spend a bit of time moving things around in between episodes. As usual, I record both of my episodes for the week on the same day, so in about, I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes for me, I will start the next episode, but for you guys, it will be about 4 days. Alright guys, well this was a bit more of a buildy build, let's make a bunch of stuff episode, and I know people have been asking me to make a lot of these types of machines and things, so I'm trying to make sure we can get a little bit of everything for everybody. So next episode, we're going to continue working on the system a little bit here, but I will try and do something fun by the end of the episode. That way we're not just sitting around messing with machines all the time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys next time, and have a good one. Later.